Pokemon Presents just ended. I'm about to go over all of like the VGC/competitive Pokemon relevant stuff. So that's Scarlet, Violet, ZA, and Champions. With the Treasures of Ruin in Shiny being released. This is really sick. Shiny Chi-Yu. I reacted to this. Shiny Chi-Yu. Oh my god. I love that little fish. Sometimes I hate him when he's missing moves. And in Shiny, it's just one of the most beautiful Shinies of all time. So super stoked. This is going to be Terra Raid battles. But what's important is they won't instantly be catchable afterwards. It's actually only after they've been beaten 1,000,000 times or something they said. That's when they become available. And then it'll become a mystery gift. Let's farm these. I want a shiny Chi-Yu. The other shinies are cool too, of course. Tinglu, Wo-Chen, Chenpa, we want them. They're really, really good. They're really relevant for competitive Pokemon as well. And then we get the Champions news. As you can see, the clothing is quite different on this character. So I'm going to be assuming we have like a lot of clothing options or customization options for our character, which is really nice. And then when you see this battle, you will notice, hey, singles. So they later confirmed inside of the presents, yes, you can in fact also play singles. So there's a lot of people who, you know, don't necessarily want to play VGC specifically. Maybe they want to play some single battles. That is also doable. So then we see the in-game look. As you can see here, there's no run for obvious reasons, but everything else is there. You still have a battle timer, so I'm assuming that's going to be kind of like Scarlet and Violet. Another crucial detail is that from now on, there will be percentages. So you don't need to guess how much damage a move did. You know, oh, this did 17%, this did 60%, and so forth. And this is when they go, oh, but you can also find like new partners to battle alongside. So this is how you're going to be unlocking the mons through recruiting. So they already showed us like this little resource that you're spending in order to recruit a specific Pokemon to then start using it in your team. So as you can see right here, like you have the option between various mons, and at the top right, you have V and then something. We don't know what that is. Is that V-Bucks? I don't know. But you're spending that in order to unlock the mons. So as you can see right here, trial recruitment. I guess you can try out the mon for 7 days because that costs 0 VP. But then to get it permanently, it costs 1,000 VP. Later, it was also confirmed that VP cannot be directly purchased, so you'll actually have to play for it. I don't know how long that will take, you know, because if we have to play a bunch of ranked in order to even recruit more, at that point, it's going to maybe be even more time wasting than the current way to get your Pokemon. We'll see. At least know, hey, there is a resource to recruit more mons permanently outside of home. Of course, we don't know how often you can put mons from home into the game. Is it like unlimited? Or is it like you still spend some VP to get a mon from home, but just not nearly as much? Again, we don't know. That's all like speculation, but at least we know, hey, there's going to be a resource that you are spending in order to recruit inside the game. And then as you can see, you have like a kind of box system, like in the mainline games, where you can then put these mons into teams. Here you can see, you know, the typical moves are available like Moonblast, Icy Wind, Expanding Force, Shadow Ball. So this is where they mention both single battles and double battles. And then they go over training. They don't mention EV or IV specifically, just training. And this is where it gets really interesting. As of now, it looks like you won't have IV control anymore. You just have these sliders and the stats more or less map to EVs. So you get to add effort values, but it doesn't seem to have negative IVs, you know, going to 0 IV or something like that. You do have nature control, as you can see right here at the bottom. It says modest, and later on you also have like a menu with even more control over all of the nature, so that's definitely a thing. And then here you just choose all the moves you want to add, and it might be something you also spend V-Bucks on, or V-Points, because right here at the top you can see it. As you can see right here, you have control over the different natures and so forth, and it seems like changing those natures also cost VP. Like right here, you click on Timid and it seems to have a cost of 200 VP. So both recruiting and changing Pokemon seems to have a VP cost. Oh, and then changing abilities actually as well. So you have a move change, 100 VP, stat change, VP, nature change, stat change, VP, ability, also 400 VP. So then you say commence training and it costs 764 VP for this specific mon. So that's interesting. It seems like VP is going to be like the resource to do everything. Recruiting, training. We'll see how we get more of it, of course, but that's what we know for now. And coming 2026. So that is a first confirmation as well. It will not be right after this Worlds like some people were hoping. It will not be this December even, like I mentioned in the one video, that's also a possibility. But I did say my brain was kind of saying it's probably going to be a 2026 thing. That seems to be confirmed now. We don't even know when. It might be early. It might be after the next Worlds even. It might be right before the coming Worlds. We have no idea. So for now, at least we know it's 2026. It's not coming that soon. So then finally we get ZA news. And while a lot of this ZA stuff isn't necessarily super relevant for Champions or VGC or anything like that, there is one bit of info that I found very, very important for VGC and Champions as a whole as well. And that is this moment right here. Spoiler alert, I'm about to show you a Mega Evolution that they revealed for ZA. So if you don't want to be spoiled about a ZA Mega Evolution, click away right now. This is my GOAT Mega Evolving. A Dragonite right here. I am so stoked. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It is so cool. I am so stoked. Dragonite is one of my favorite mons. Seeing it Mega Evolve is just so damn cool. One interesting thing I don't know is this still going to be a flying dragon? Because like those big wings kind of look angelic. Here I was sadly coping because Cerebi already confirmed it to be dragon flying. I would really like a fairy dragon, but it's probably still just flying because I mean their wings. It could just be flying. What are you looking forward to the most that you saw in this Pokemon Presents? Let me know in the comments down below and I will see you soon. Ciao.